all, welcome back to Sorare Assist. So today guys, I've got another video on Stocks FC, the football stock market. Today I'm going to be picking the best players for the upcoming month, the month of November, in terms of the in-play dividends. This is basically get paid out each week based on players' goals, assists and key passes. If you like this video, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you're not signed up to Stocks FC yet, you can sign up using the link in the description and you will get to start your Premier League portfolio today. Okay guys, let's get stuck into this video. As I say, I'm going to go through the best player picks for the upcoming month of November for the in-play dividends. Now as you can see here guys, this is the current in-play dividends ranking at the moment. So in-play dividends are basically each week a limited number of players are eligible for in-play dividends. Okay, so each player that scores a goal, assists a goal or makes a key pass receives a point for each action. Each week in-play rewards are split between all the players that have scored the highest points. The more points scored, the higher the payout per stock held. So the more shares or stock you own in that player, of course the more of a payout you're going to get. And as you can see, this is an example of the in-play dividends. This is showing that Sterling has got one key pass, total score of 1. So this is the eligible payment, this is the payout, and this is the payout per stock. So as you can see, 40% of the supply is eligible for the in-play dividends. So basically all you need to do guys is pick some players, and these are eligible to win these in-play rewards for the following 5 Tuesdays, which is really guys around 30 days. So the next 30 days, if your player scores, assists or gets a key pass, you will get paid out for that action, and you'll be paid out in Ethereum as well guys. So in this video today, I'm going to be picking out the best players for the upcoming month. This is based on fixtures, obviously the form of the player, and of course how many games that team has got in the month of November. So let's kick things off guys and go with the first team. So the first team I've gone for is Liverpool. So if we have a look at their fixture run up guys in November, as you can see they're away to Bournemouth in the AFL Cup. So the AFL Cups as well, it counts for these in-play dividends, as does the Premier League. So they're away to Luton after that. And of course the Europa Leagues and European competitions also count in these in-play dividends as well guys. So then Liverpool away to Toulouse, they beat them 5-1 I think it was in the first fixture. They're then at home to Brentford, away to Man City, that's a little bit of a harder game there, but then they've got an easy home game in the Europa League against Lask. So as you can see, plenty of good upcoming fixtures there now guys. So the players I've picked for the in-play rewards who could be getting loads of assists, goals, key passes, I've only picked the guys of course that are available on Stocks FC at the moment. So the first player I've gone for is of course Mohamed Salah. In the Premier League this season he's scored 8 goals and he's also got 4 assists as well in 10 games. He's also averaging 2.3 key passes per game as well guys. And in the Europa League he's played 3 games, he's scored 2 goals and he's also averaging 0.7 key passes per game. And in the AFL Cup he's had 1 game, 1 goal. So as you can see guys, pretty consistent here in terms of his goals and assists. So Mohamed Salah is the first choice there guys for Liverpool. Now if we look at the price currently on Stocks FC, as you can see at the moment his average price is going for around £1.74 at the moment for Mohamed Salah. But he's the first pick with the amount of goals and assists he's got, and I'm sure he's going to be getting plenty in the month of November. Up next I've gone for Aston Villa. Now let's have a look at their fixtures for the month of November. They're away to Nottingham Forest, then it's home to AZ in the Europa League. We then also got the Conference League, They were then home to Fulham and away to Tottenham, so that's going to be a bit of a harder game. But then they've got an easy game in the Conference League at home to Legia of Poland. So that's a good run of fixtures there for Aston Villa in the upcoming month. So the player I've gone for in that team, the first one is Ollie Watkins. Of course, in the Premier League, he's got 5 goals, 5 assists, and 1.9 key passes per game in 10 games so far. The EFL Cup, he's got no goals or assists there at the moment. But if we look at the Conference League, he's got 1 goal in the Conference League so far and 1 key pass on average per game. So Ollie Watkins is another good option there. He's looking pretty cheap at the moment as well, of around 66p per share. So Ollie Watkins is definitely a decent option there. So next up we've got Douglas Lewis for Aston Villa as well, of course. 10 games so far in the Premier League, 5 goals, 1 assist and averaging 1.3 key passes per game. EFL, he's had 1 game so far, no goals or assists there, but he's averaged 1 key pass per game. And in the Conference League he's had 3 games, no goals so far, but again averaging 1 key pass per game. So should be getting plenty of goals and assists in the Premier League potentially with some really good fixtures. And he's going for around £5.55 at the moment, his token price, guys. So a little bit more expensive than the others highlighted so far, but should have a good month. Next up, we've also got Lucas Digne for Aston Villa. Now in the Premier League, he's started 10 games. He's actually got 2 assists to his name so far, but he's also averaging 1.8 key pass per game. In the EFL Cup, he's no goals or assists, and his key pass numbers are also not looking that great, but he's only actually played 1 game. He didn't start that game. If we look at the Conference League though, he's started all 3 games. He's got a goal in that competition and also averaging 0.7 key passes per game. Only defender highlighted, but I think he's looking pretty decent in terms of goals and assists, also key passes. He's averaging around £2.15 at the moment for his price per stock. So the next team I've gone for is Brighton of Albion. So in terms of fixtures this upcoming month, they're away to Ajax in the Europa League, who are on terrible form at the moment, Ajax. They're then at home to Sheffield United, away to Nottingham Forest, and away to AIK Athens. So some pretty decent fixtures there, guys, against some pretty easy teams. In terms of player picks for this one, I've gone for Mitoma. Now he's started 9 games, 10 appearances in total, 3 goals and 3 assists so far. He's also averaging 1.7 key passes per game, guys. And with some easy fixtures coming up, I expect him to get a few more goals and assists. And in the EFL Cup, he's not managed to get on the score sheet yet in the EFL Cup or get any assists. And in the Europa League this season, he's started 3 games, he's got 1 assist, and he's averaging 2.3 key passes per game there, guys, for Mitoma. So he looks a fantastic option there, guys, and he's going for around 85p at the minute as well, per stock on Stocks FC. Another good option for Brighton is Solly Marsh. Now, this season he started 7 games, 3 goals and also 1 assist. Key passes 1 per game. EFL is started no games, guys, but he had made 1 appearance. He's not really done much in the EFL Cup so far. And in the Europa League, he started 2 games, no goals yet, but key pass-wise, he's averaging 0.5. So it's probably the Premier League games where he's going to get most of the goals. So this is definitely a consideration. His price at the moment is around 46p per stock. Next up, we've got Estupinan for Brighton as well. Another defender on the books here, guys. 6 starts so far, 1 goal and also 3 assists in the Premier League. And he's averaging 2.2 key passes per game, guys, which is fantastic. The EFL Cup has also got 1 appearance there as well, and averaging 1 key pass per game. And in Europe so far this season, he's only started 1 of those games, guys, and it's not had much football, to be honest, and not doing much in the Europa League so far. But Premiership wise, he's having a fantastic season. His price is around £1.46 at the moment for his defender for the stock in Estupinan. And final team I've gone for is West Ham. Now let's have a look at their fixtures this upcoming month. So they're home to Arsenal, in the EFL Cup, so that's a bit of a harder fixture. But then they're away to Brentford, at home to Olympiacos, at home to Nottingham Forest, away to Burnley, then away to TSC. Now I can't remember what division TSC playing, but I know it's one of the lower leagues in Europe. So, players wise, I've gone for Jared Bowen. This was an easy pick here, guys. 10 games so far this season in the Premier League, 6 goals. He's also got 1 assist as well. He's averaging actually 1.3 shots on target per game. In the Europa League this season, he's played 2 games, no goals, but he has got an assist to his name so far. And in the EFL Cup, he's only played 33 minutes, guys, so he's not really done much in that competition yet. But he's scored plenty of goals and also got an assist as well. His stock at the minute is going for around £2.27 per stock, so this is another consideration for the in-play rewards. And the final player I've gone for is James Ward-Prowse of West Ham. He's played 9 games, scored 2 goals so far, 3 assists, and is averaging 2.4 key passes per game in the Premier League. The Europa League, he's had 3 games so far, no goals, but 3 assists and averaging 3.7 key passes per game in this competition, guys, which is absolutely fantastic. And the EFL Cup, he's had 5 appearances, 1 goal so far, and averaging 2 key passes per game. So Ward-Prowse should be a really good option here, and he's going for a £1.6. Some really tasty fixtures coming up this month. Now, as you can see, guys, there's plenty of options there for the in-play rewards. As I say, every goal, assist, and key pass that your player does during the next 30 days, or after you purchase that player for the next 30 days, you will be paid out in Ethereum in the in-play rewards on Stocks FC, the football stock market. So guys, what did you think to those selections? Let me know in the comments below. Obviously check the injury news on all these players as well, guys. Not looked if any of these players are currently injured, so that is something worth considering, of course, before hitting that buy button. If you want to try out Stocks FC, you can sign up as well using the link in the description. Start your Premier League portfolio today. Of course, all the scoring also counts in the international games as well, guys. The European fixtures and also the League Cup and FA Cup as well. So get on board, guys. There's still plenty more players to be launched on the platform. So plenty of opportunities to get in early on these players. And if you did like the video, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching as always. I'll see you again on the next video.